for coming here. All right, hold on. We're getting a bunch of microphones thrown up here, so let's make sure everyone's happy. All right. Is the press all happy? Do we have all your microphones? Can everyone hear me? Yeah. All right. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Yeah. Here in the beautiful city of Lewiston, Maine.
The All-America City.
The All-American City, says the mayor. My name is Betsy Smith. I'm the executive director of EqualityMaine. Just 1 week ago, we witnessed an inspiring and historic moment in the state of New York. When New Yorkers, all New Yorkers, won the freedom to marry whom they love. We gather here today in the beautiful city of Lewiston, Maine, to talk about why marriage matters here in our state. Like New York and New Hampshire and Vermont and Massachusetts and Connecticut and Iowa and Washington, D.C., we are committed to winning marriage equality in the wonderful state of Maine. Marriage is good for Maine's families and communities. It is good for our state, and it is good for our gay and lesbian citizens and their children. Gay and lesbian families in Maine need and deserve marriage. Yes. As you know, we experienced a painful loss in November 2009 when a slight majority of Maine voters rejected a marriage law that the legislature passed and the governor signed on May 6, 2009. We lost at the ballot, but we were not defeated. Through the summer and fall of 2009, we engaged tens of thousands of Maine voters in conversations about why marriage matters to all families. And we identified thousands of volunteers who are personally invested in winning the freedom to marry in Maine. And in the end, we won over 47% of the vote. We were not defeated. We changed hearts and minds in that campaign, and in the year and a half since, many more of our fellow Mainers have changed their minds on this issue. We know this because we're going door to door, talking with Mainers about why marriage matters to gay and lesbian people, hearing their concerns, and walking with them on their journey towards supporting marriage equality for all Maine families. We also know, because in two separate polls conducted over the last 5 months, 53% of Mainers surveyed said they support allowing their gay and lesbian neighbors to marry in the state of Maine.
All right.
And so, we are here to tell you that we intend to finish the job that we began in 2009 and bring marriage equality to Maine. The process of winning the freedom to marry begins today when Pastor Michael Gray of the Old Orchard Beach United Methodist Church, who is here this morning, submits proposed ballot language for November 2012 that asks Mainers to support marriage equality. There is much we must do before we can win the freedom to marry in Maine. Specifically, we must collect enough signatures to get on the ballot. We must continue changing hearts and minds about why marriage matters. And we must raise money. And to that end, we call on all of our supporters to join us in this new effort. We know our opponents will come at us hard, like they did in 2009. They will raise a lot of money, and they will use that money to mislead, confuse, and distract voters from the real subject, as they have admitted that they did in 2009. The real subject is marriage, the love and commitment that same-sex couples in Maine have for one another. We hope Mainers will join us in this effort starting today, on a journey that ends when all Maine families have the freedom to marry under the laws of the state of Maine. Thank you very much.